So would you rather have that or that? So after leaving Shieldaig, we picked up the A896 towards a little village called Kinlochew, where we ended up stopping at the service station there, and that's where we saw the very, very fancy and very expensive supercar in the service station there. That was part of a whole procession of German supercars that passed us a few times over the course of the day. From there we picked up the A832, and we were heading for Inverness at that point, and it was another absolutely stunning piece of tarmac, about 35 miles of just fantastic views, empty roads, fast bends, beautiful scenery, just another absolutely cracking piece of tarmac to ride. Has to be said, we've had a cracking day's ride so far, and as you can see, it's stopped raining, it's dry, the waterproof is off, we're getting a bit of fresh air, and all is good. So over Applecross was absolutely amazing. Sun was shining on the way up, and as we got to the top, my word, the heavens opened. We got an absolute drenching on the way back down. We stopped, got a quick brew, back on the road, and since then, touch wood, it's staying dry for us. We've just had another little pit stop, little ham and cheese toasty to set us up for the rest of the afternoon, and we've got an hour till the next stop. We were going to go straight to Aviemore, which is our stop for tonight. We're at a Scottish Youth Hostel in Aviemore tonight, but we decided to take a bit of a detour because it's still, well, it's not early, but we're okay for time, just gone 2 o'clock. We're going to head down the shores of Loch Ness and then head up the other side of Loch Ness, I believe. But the scenery is just of another planet. It's absolutely amazing, just superb. So we're going to settle in now for the next 55 minutes, go into the sat nav, enjoy the scenery, and we'll see you at the next stop. I'm very impressed with the NT so far. It seems pretty well suited to a trip like this. It's comfortable, nice upright position, eats up the miles on roads like this, and then on the tighter, more sort of technical nadgery stuff we've been on, it's very, very good coming out the corners. So you come out of a tight, twisty corner, and in any reasonable gear, just open up the taps and
being a big twin, it just sort of thumps out of the corner. You don't need to worry about too much about where you are in terms of revs. You can just sort of give it a handful of gas and away it'll go. So yeah, enjoying life with the NT. I think if you haven't been up this side of Scotland, which I'm sure most people who watch channels like this and watch videos like this, I guess a lot of people have been up to this side of Scotland, this west coast of Scotland, either doing the NT500 or just on a bit of a Scottish tour like we're on. But if you haven't, well, I mean, have a look at that. It's every other corner you come across, you get a view something like that. And the roads, well, you can see they're not exactly busy, are they? Now obviously this is out of school holiday time. We're in early June. It's a Tuesday afternoon in early June. Everybody else is at work and at school, but we've just got the roads pretty much to ourselves. Everywhere we've been there's been very, very little traffic. And this, I mean, does it get any better really on a Tuesday afternoon than riding along a road like this? So if you haven't been, I can't really recommend it highly enough. I appreciate for anybody sort of south of Birmingham, it's a fair old trek, but it's well worth it. It really is. And last night, jumping on the ferry over to the Isle of Skye was the best 10 quid I've ever spent. Just a real novelty to take the ferry across. And then 24 hours later, you're back on the mainland, enjoying views like this. So it's probably, when all's said and done, the best 3 or 4 days of riding I've ever done, I think. It's absolutely outstanding. So get yourself up here if you get half a chance. You can enjoy roads and scenes like this.
So here we are, just rolling into Aviemore after another long day in the saddle. The weather had been kind to us today, other than a good drenching over the Applecross Pass. We saw a lot of sunshine, a lot of dry roads today, no need for the wet weather kit most of the time. Another absolutely brilliant day's ride. We stayed in Aviemore in the youth hostel there. Really good spot, really good location, right in the middle of the village. Easy access to a couple of pubs and bars, easy to find somewhere to eat, and nice and cheap. And all in all, a great end to a fantastic day's riding.
It's nearly going to ride up that path.